Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, as always, here with my husband Noel, and today is our warm embrace show. So that is our woods, our metals, those nice neutral colors. I do have just a few like ceramic glass items, but just a few because I wanted to round it out a little bit. Everything starts at $1. Shipping is $4.50. I know shipping is going crazy. You guys, this is all I have seen on Facebook are all these posts of people freaking out. Good morning, Southern Charm. People freaking out over shipping. We're just leaving it at a $4.50. I'm not worried about it. I had some conversations with people I trust. We figured out what we're doing and we're going with it. And you know what? If it ends up costing me a lot today, it cost me a lot and I fix it next week. There's nothing to worry about. So either way, you only pay $4.50 in shipping. That's that. Before we jump into it, PA meetup, you guys. I'm going to keep talking about it. We only have 10 tickets left. Good morning, Go Friday Crafts. We have 10 tickets left to our PA meetup before we are sold out. Green 13 has a few. I do not know how many. Less than 20, I know that, but I don't know the exact amount. So we are almost sold out. 125 people coming to this meetup. Get yours before they run out if you're interested. If you're on the fence about it, you need to do it sooner rather than later. So, good morning. I just saw a big, who is that? The Bird Theory. Good morning. Mary Lack. Hello. Kate. Hey, everybody. All right, we're going to jump right into it. Always my last quick little disclaimer. Everything is sold as is. That doesn't mean that, I'm going to try to pull fast ones. I will tell you about every single call out that I am possibly aware of. The Bird Theory, I wish you could be there too. You will be there in spirit. We will send pictures. Afterwards, we're going to share a lot of pictures and videos of the meetup. So, but as I was saying, I will tell you every single call out that I am aware of, but no matter what price it sells for, you are guaranteed that I will ship it to you. I will not cancel orders unless I screw something up, which hopefully is not going to happen. And then the same goes, I ask the same from the buyers that you understand it is as is. These are all pre-loved vintage items. Mamas, good morning. Okay, so with that, let's jump right into it and get moving. Well, we will... Just a second, and maybe not do this. Here we go. All right, if I can click the right buttons. Hello, Franklin Hidden Treasures. Liz, thank you so much. I used to sell these a long time ago. I don't anymore. It was like a long time ago thing. All right, let's start. Let's start with what I consider a really cool item here. We're going to start off big this morning. And how about this, y'all? How gorgeous is this rack? This is so beautiful. Hey, look, you even get a piece of string on it. How beautiful is this rack? You know what these are great for? First of all, it's red. Awesome. Wood. You can put your rolling pins in here. There you go, Frank. We are on the same wavelength. Rolling pins, it doesn't have to be wine. You could put rolled up towels. So many uses for this to display it. That should be on the side. Nope. Yeah, it is a shelf sitter, so there are no hangers on it. So it's definitely a shelf sitter, not something you would hang up because it wouldn't work very well. We are going to run it though. Let me just give you a quick, when it is stretched out like that, 22 inches, and let me set this 10 seconds. We're going to do 10-second, 5-second restart, dollar start, up and running. There it goes. And that is running right now. I love these things. I think they are so great to decorate with. Thank you so much for your bids. Lay it down and put blue. Oh, I love that. That would be so pretty, Liz. See, y'all have such great ideas. Thank you so much for the bids. And Mama's couch, that is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I usually work from the bottom and work my way up, but if there is anything you see that you want me to jump to, I'm pretty much open to that. 1 or 2 items I may save till later in the show, but if you have a request, just let me know. All right, we're going to go to a tin now. So if you were just joining, I do not have oil lamps today, but thank you for asking. We are really focused on today is all mainly woods and metals. I have a few breakables, but it's really woods and metals, the neutral colors. This one is tin, so it is a metal. And I'll show you the lid in a second, but how gorgeous is this? How beautiful to put a pop of color in with all of your woods. It blends in perfectly, and it has 3 feet. How neat is that? Now, if you show it from the top, this has been around. You can see some wear and tear around the edges there. You can see a little bit around the edges. It is still really in great shape on the inside. So you could, it has, you still can use it for things. It is, if I can read it, Friends of something. I cannot read it. We're going to go ahead and run that. And that's going right now. I love the pop of color. It's almost kind of like a folk art kind of feel to it, and that orange. I have orange in my downstairs. I do decorate, and my studio has a lot of orange. So I like that. It would make a perfect sewing box, Mary. Totally agree. And Mila, and that I could not see if that was the first purchase because there was 3 things happening on the screen at once. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
And what was that? Is Fox? We have another Foxy Finals. There you go. Grabbed a PA ticket. We are down to 9, you guys. We are getting so close. Thank you so much, you guys, for your purchases. Let's do a breakable. We only have a few. So there is a call out on this. So we're kind of throwing in a freebie on this one. I'll show you what it is. First of all, why does that look so dark blue? Okay, wait a minute. There is something funky going on because on the screen it looks navy and this is mint green. So my husband needs to fix it's like magic. What'd you do? It's like magic. Okay. This is actually mint green Fiesta ware. These are gorgeous. These are candlestick holders, you guys. Fiesta ware candlestick holders. We're going to show them up close.
And that's why I'm called the wizard.
I looked up. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Something's not right here. Can we go back to blue? So these are really amazing.
Mamas, you want blue? I can give you blue.
All right,
they're actually green.
Do blue really quick, but then we'll show the true color because I don't want people thinking I'm doing funny business over here. There you go. They are not this color. This is fake. It's all an illusion. The real color is mint green. There we go. So 2 candlestick holders. Here you go. Let's switch to this camera so you can actually see that Fiesta marking on there. So you have, there it is. There's your Fiesta marking. 2 candlestick holders. And then you're going to get this tray. Now the tray is what has the call out on it. So this is kind of getting thrown in as a freebie for you. So you have the tray. On the back of the tray, there is a chippy right there. But it matches the same color. When it's down, you don't see it a whole lot, a little bit on the edge. But that is your freebie. You are really bidding on those candlestick holders. Right now, up and running for $1. You're going to get all three pieces. And they are, yeah, these are pretty unusual. This Fiesta ware, these candlestick holders are a little bit harder to find. Thank you so much for your bids. Good morning, Wild Daisies. And Leanne with the first purchase. Let's throw some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
All right, let's go to some metal here.
Yes, Mama, I can make her whatever color you want.
He's going to turn me blue like a Smurf or something one of these days. Don't do it. I'm warning you. I'll get the Nerf gun out. All right. These are cast metal or like cast iron. I really love these. How cool would these be? They'll hang up on your wall. Not so good. I mean, you could sit them on a shelf, maybe lean them against something, but they're made to hang on your wall. They will hold a taper. I think you could also probably put a bigger candle on there. We're going to put it like this so you can see it from the top. So there you go. You've got your spots to hang it on the wall, and I just want to show you the inside. So you could put a taper, or you could probably sit a bigger candle on top of that. These are gorgeous, and they're running right now. Oh, yes, with some greenery, absolutely. These are about 12 inches long. You're mentally seeing me in blue now. You want to buy something from a Smurf. Mila, congratulations. You guys, I did do orange. What was that? What did I do for Halloween? What was the name of that character? The Lorax. I did the Lorax, if you saw that at Halloween. And I was completely orange, did the whole thing. I am going to be running the cloches behind me. Give me just a few more items and we'll get to it, I promise you. Good morning, Swamp Chick. Let me at least clear off my bottom shelf and then I'll grab some from the top. All right. Wood and hearts and wood, they just go together. Look at this basket. Picture this filled up with some florals or greenery, or you can put like some of your restaurant ware in there. That would be really nice. And of course you have the hearts on the edges. This is a great one. Let's see, we are looking at about 9 inches across. And that's running right now. You get your hearts, you get your basket. Bathroom hand towels, washcloths, absolutely. Thanks for sharing the show, you guys. I appreciate that. So many uses. Valerie, congratulations. Let's see here. All right, let's do another piece of Fiesta ware. This is a great color, you guys. Look at this one. It is the Gravy Boat Fiesta ware in yellow. It is in perfect condition. There is nothing wrong with this. I think I wouldn't even use this for gravy. I would actually put, there's your Fiesta ware on the bottom. Let's see if I can, there you go, Fiesta ware. I would put some greenery in that one for sure. Running right now. I do not have any Longenberger baskets today, but I appreciate you asking. And Coastal, thank you so much. What a great grab. Congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead. We'll do these cloches. I think they are so pretty. Now, full disclosure, these are not vintage. These, I will turn it over and show you. These ones are not vintage. They do have a modern sticker. You throw 99% of the pot. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the older stuff is made better. It lasts longer and is better for the environment. Just saying. So, this is more of a modern cloche. So this is probably from a hobby store in the last 10 years. This one is not vintage. Now, the chest pieces inside, they will come with it. They are vintage. I put the chest pieces in there because I thought they just look kind of cool. These are glass, so you get 3 glass domes, or the cloche tops that are all the same. And I just want to flip this over and give you a quick look at the tag. So we do have a modern tag. I don't want somebody thinking this is from, like 50 years ago. It is absolutely amazing either way you look at it. And we're going to go ahead and run it. It is at least probably 14 inches. Let's see. All right, he's telling me turn it like this so we can see it a little bit up close. And that's running right now. You're going to get that. And it is 23 inches. Good morning, Trish. Thanks for the bids, you guys. And Mary Lack, that's heading to you. Thank you so much. Be very careful. I'm always nervous when I move stuff like that. All right. How about some more gorgeous wood to hang up on your wall? I thought it was pretty cool too. That's why normally I'm like, try to be as strict vintage as I can, but sometimes there's stuff that's a little bit newer that's just too good to pass up. Okay, so we have 2 of these sconces with the glass inserts. They are gorgeous. And the glass inserts actually have some etching, little like a leaf etching on them, which is really pretty. Good morning, Kate. Now, this isn't necessarily a call out, but I'm going to tell you about it. Trying to have the son get ready for a wedding. Oh, yeah, I can imagine the birthday. Weddings are like crazy expensive. So, this one, I cannot get it out, and the wood piece here is a little loose. I think a little dab of glue would fix that right up. This guy, though, pops right out nice and easy. So I'm going to leave it like that, up to you guys to fix. But this one it feels a little stuck in there. We're going to go ahead and run these. Let me just flip it over because I want you to see that you can hang them. So we do have the hole up there, so you can hang those on the wall. And those are running right now. You're going to get both of them. Good morning. Thank you, Mary. I'm not super great about like styling. So I was a little proud of that. It was a rare moment for me. Oh, that would be neat, the vintage Gypsy Brie, and put a bunch of candles in there. Oh, that would be so gorgeous. You know what I saw the other day, you guys, on Valerie, congratulations. Facebook, Pinterest, I don't know, Instagram, I was looking somewhere. But they did a gallery wall all of silver platters. I've never seen that. I'm sure it's not a new idea. It was gorgeous. It was just silver, like round platters, oval ones, all over as a gallery wall. It was so classy looking. It was such a great gallery wall idea. Executive Lux, good morning. How about some brass? How about some brass? I do, Melissa. I actually have a whole bag. I will run them. Give me, while this is running, I'll go grab them. I'll run all the ones that I have left. I like a good gallery wall too. Okay, we have brass bookends. Use them in whatever way you want. They are your pineapple bookends. There's some good weight to these guys here. So pineapple brass bookends, 8 inches tall, running right now. And I'm going to go grab those chess pieces. Oh, he turned the camera on me. Look at that. Thank you so much, you guys, for your bids. And Coastal, congratulations. Those are heading to you. Can you hit the ticket for me? Thank you. All right, here's the rest of the chess pieces. Silver plate, good what a great idea. They would, wouldn't they? Oh, are they? Oh, awesome. Okay, you guys, I'm not going to take these all out. They are the chess pieces. So we have a bunch of like pawns and knights and rooks. We have a few more bigger pieces. I don't know how many are in here, at least 20, 25 pieces. I wasn't planning on running them. It's by request, so they're not displayed all beautiful, but they are running right now. All of the chess pieces that I have left. And they are up and going. I have my random pulls at 4 to 7 ounces, so that should mean that your first purchase, you pay $4.50, and then after that, shipping is free for you. Melissa, those are going to you. Since I do $4.50 reduced, I looked for, and we might as well take a quick second to talk about shipping. I know this is what it's on everybody's mind. With the trays, auctioneers, we're just talking about putting trays as a gallery wall instead of plates. So I have my shipping set at 4 to 7 ounces, unless something is obviously way less. I don't think I have many things that are way less today. Maybe I have a piece of linen that might be less, but it's 4 to 7 ounces. You pay $4.50 for the first item. I'll pick up all of the shipping after that. So those of you that are sellers, heck, we're all experimenting a little bit, right? So I figure that at 4 to 7 ounces, that means somebody has to buy approximately 11 items before we hit 5 pounds and the rates start going up. I've had people buy more than 11 items, but it's not the standard. So I'm kind of okay with that. We're testing it out today. We'll see how it goes. And I'll report on how it went on Monday when I look at my numbers. So I think it's going to work okay. And if it doesn't, I'll change it for next week. So I'm not too stressed about it. Okay, you guys. How about a wood duck? I love this one because you can see the grains of wood in here. So beautiful. And I like the dark, dark wood. So you can see all the gorgeous grains of wood in there. Look at the eyes. So beautiful. This is not a repair. It is the way it's made. So it did carve the head and then they carved the body and put them together. So, okay. My husband's already driving me crazy with his instructions. I'm going to turn him around. There you go. Nice and flat bottom. How cool would that look on a book stack? Running right now. It looks a little small. It's really not that small in real life. It's probably about 8 inches. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate that. You guys know, Valerie, congratulations. I am a firm believer in giving either drastically reduced shipping and or free shipping. So That's why I stick with the 450. I really love the concept of you guys pay one price and then it looks free. It's kind of like we're splitting the cost here. It's kind of like I'm going to pick up, a good chunk of it and you're paying a little bit. I like that setting for these shows, particularly because my Saturday shows, I do run a lot of bigger items. Now Tuesdays, if you're new to me, Tuesdays, free shipping Tuesdays. So we do random pulls Tuesday mornings. We call it I Spy Vintage, and that is free shipping days. I usually will not be running things like this big jewelry box on free shipping days. They're usually a little bit smaller items. All right, so speaking of linens, I have two different types of linens today, and I thought this was adorable. Let me get it upright. We have a hand-stitched apron here. So you got your barbecue guy down there doing his grill. I think there's a dog there. All of the straps are there. It fits around your neck. There is some slight discoloring. This has been used, but it is gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and get that going. And that's running right now. So you get this wonderful hand-stitched apron. Tiny bit of discoloring, but it's nothing major. Military. Oh, I've got an eagle thing. We'll run that next. So Eagles is probably close to military as I'm going to get. Marsha Ritaville, that is going to you. Thank you so much, at least for today.
Thank you.
So this would probably be my closest military. We're going to show you from the top. This is a pen holder, and I've got to show you the pens. This is solid brass eagle. It sits on your desk, holds your fountain pens. So you've got your fountain pens. You can buy refills for these. So they're completely usable. You just have to buy the refills for them. You get two kinds. And you get the gorgeous brass eagle running right now. It is a beautiful piece, up and running. $1. And Dawn, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do another piece of metal. I really liked this one. Fiesta ware. Do I have any more Fiesta ware? Not pulled, but do you want to go and see? I think I may have a piece or two, my love. Would you want to go check? I think I may have a piece or two out there if you want to see if we have it. It would be on the, look at the warm embrace shelving on the very bottom. If I have any, it's there. All right, you guys. While he's doing that, I will show you this one. So we have a silver plate bowl. Not real silver, it's silver plate. And I want to show you the inside. Look at the flowers on that. How stunning is this as a trinket dish, a catch-all, put your keys, your change in there. The design around that is so gorgeous. There's a little tag. Let's see if I can read this. Made in Japan, silver plate. So there's a little tag right there. That's what it says. But the flowers on here are stunning. There is a little tarnish on there, which we get with our silver plate. 7 inches in diameter, running right now. Good morning, Dirt Road, living the country life. Took me a minute. I had to break it down. I know. I would want to display the flowers too. Either that or put it on a table low enough so I see them all the time. So, the Aaron Sphere. Good morning. Thank you so much for your bids. It's weird just facing the camera. I'm used to him like switching the view. Melissa, thank you so much. If my husband, and I'm waiting for a tag, which is not going to come because he's not here to press the button for me. That is number 14. Is that it? I don't think that's Fiesta ware. Oh, no, that's not Fiesta ware, my love. I'll have to go look and see if I can find it. We'll run this that he brought me, and then I'll go look and see if I have any more Fiesta. Okay. Since he brought this, we're going to run this one. This is Watt. This is a Watt mixing bowl. Normally, I'd throw this in a primitive show, but we're going to run it today. I love the coloring. We have a couple little call-outs. Let me show you up close. This is definitely a vintage bowl. It has been a little bang right there. Doesn't go all the way through. And a tiny little Well, it's like a scrape up there. You can't even really feel it a whole lot. And a little bit of wear, little flea bites around the edges. But it is still a gorgeous, gorgeous blue Watt mixing bowl. And that's running, and I'm going to see if we have Fiesta ware. So that one's up and going.
And Sunshine X, this is going home with you. Thank you. And thank you for your first purchase. Docs in the chats, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your
I found
first
two pieces
purchase.
of Fiesta ware, you guys. My last two pieces here. We will show you them. First purchase, congratulations. Okay. You ready for this? Look at this platter. This is that same minty green platter Fiesta ware. It is not marked Fiesta, but it did come with all the rest of my Fiesta ware pieces. Same green. I know this is Fiesta ware. It is in wonderful shape. Oh my God, it is so gorgeous. I am not going to love shipping it, but I will do it. I got it to, it's a very early piece. Thank you. I do not know a whole lot about Fiesta ware. 14 inches in diameter. Look at how stunning it is. It is that same green as those candlesticks that we sold earlier. And we're going to go ahead and run it. $1. 14-inch diameter Fiesta ware platter. Absolutely stunning. Up and running right now. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Y'all, we're testing. We're gonna push the limits and test shipping today. We're gonna go all out and see how it calculates. The orange older hit on a Geiger. Really? Did not know that. I have one more piece after this, and that's it. Sunshine Vintage, congratulations. One last piece of Fiesta ware, and that is all I have. Completely. Then I am gone. That is all out of stock of Fiesta ware. Here is the last one. This one is marked. I'll show you the mark on it. This one's smaller platter. It's bigger than a dinner plate. I'll give you an exact measurement. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, kind of like a little bit deeper than a baby blue. We have a Fiesta stamp. So Fiesta ware stamp on the back of this one. It is wonderful shape there. I'm not seeing nicks, cracks, none of that stuff. This one is just shy of 12 inches in diameter. My last piece of Fiesta ware running right now. I'm going to show you the mark while it's running right there on the back. It is a gorgeous color. And Leanne, congratulations. That one is heading to you. A while ago, I picked up a huge lot of Fenton. Well, mixed in with that was about 15 pieces. It was all this Fiesta ware, and I've just been sparsing it out through different shows. But that is it. Now we are sold out of that. How about a wood bowl? You know, this show is one of my favorite shows to do because this is my design style. This is how I do my house. Is a lot of woods and the neutral colors. And something like this bowl is so versatile. You can use it in so many ways. It could be a fruit bowl. You can put like orbs in it. You can put all kinds of Christmas bulbs in it. Yeah, the neutral color, like you can move it around your house, works for all different seasons. So it is absolutely wonderful. It's in beautiful shape. And that is running right now, up and going. Another 11-inch diameter, so good size bowl. It's just classic. It's just very classic and elegant. Wood is, because it goes with everything. Think about like those, if you're a jewelry seller, piling that high with like your necklaces and stuff instead of just setting them out on like your display. You can put your necklaces or a bunch of bracelets in there and use that as part of your background. Sunshine Vintage, congratulations.
Thank you.
And And how about let's go down. Let's go to something a little bit smaller here. We're going to make my daughter happy out there packing. This is a small wooden box, and it has an embroidered top. So this is like the cloth with the little butterflies on there. I want to say that's either, I want to go cross stitch. I'm not going to say embroidered. I'm going to go cross stitch. Let's show you up close. Now it's been around. It's a little old. I didn't try to clean it. It's not like it's really dirty. It's just been around for a while. But you have the gorgeous, adorable little butterfly there. And then you have the inside of the box. Has a little latch there that shuts it. I'm going to put it like that so you can see the pretty butterfly. And that's running right now. Antique. Oh, they do that, Mary. Yes. Antique ornaments. Absolutely. And you can mix the wood and the glass. Like the wood just mixes in with no matter what decor you have, it goes. Melissa, thank you so much. Who's already getting excited for Christmas?
Thank you.
Last week I was over it. I was over Christmas in July, and now I'm thinking about Christmas. Typical woman. I will switch what I'm just like that. I didn't want it, now I want it. All right, this is a classic, you guys. Everybody needs one of these in their house. So this is Give Us This Day Our Daily Bread. It's a pretty popular design that we see on a lot of things, but I love the wood baskets like this. So you have your engraved Give Us This Day Our Daily Bread. You've got the handles on there. It's been around. The wood's a little weathered and worn, but I like it that way. Are we switching our cameras, my love? Thank you. There you go. So you can see that. So you can see it's a little weathered and worn. I think that adds character to it. And that's running right now. It sits like that. You can also put command strips on the back of this and hang it up. I had one like this hanging on the side of a cabinet for quite a while, and it looked really neat. Everybody's getting vintage. That's the way to do it. I'll tell you what, I have my adult daughters now are starting to get into vintage. They're starting to like it too. Tammy. I have my one daughter. Every time she's at the thrift store, I get a million pictures. And she's like, do you want me to pick this up for you? Do you want me to get this for you? I love it. But sometimes I'm like, I'm working. Like I can't sit here and answer all these text messages. Let's do a set of very simple candlestick holders. But the wood on these are so pretty. You've got to see it up close to appreciate. Look at the grains of wood on there. I do not know how that happens. I love it though. I think that is so gorgeous, seeing those different colors in the wood like that. And they will hold a taper. We're going to run them right now. They're going. You're going to get both of them 6 inches tall. This one has to be my favorite. Oh, just way better quality. Absolutely, hands down. I do not know the type of wood. I have no idea. That is going to have to leave that up to you guys to figure out. I do not know. It is pretty light. I know that. Beautiful. Valerie, congratulations. I have taken to you guys, unless it's a piece that I feel is very unique or rare, I don't research my pieces a whole lot. Here's why. I do everything for $1. I may research just enough to understand a little bit about it, particularly my glass pieces, because I want to make sure that if I'm saying a manufacturer of the glass, that it's the right one. But other than that, I don't want to know what all the comps are. I don't want to know the prices out there. I bring it for $1. You guys determine the price. And then if I don't know the comps, I'm happy for you. I'm happy if you get it for $1. I'm happy if you get it for $100. And it just kind of makes it easier for me to sell and just be happy about it. So that's why I don't do a lot of research. Let's go ahead and move on to these ones. So we have a set of 2 pictures here. They're same but different. They're like the horse and carriage or type pictures. They are in wooden frames and they are under glass. I'll show you from the top, and then I'll show you the backs too, so you know exactly what you're getting. Can we switch to the top view? There you go. So you get both of those. Give you a quick measurement. 6 inches in diameter under glass. The fronts look wonderful. These are the backs. It looked like somebody put one of the hanging things, but you do have that you can hang it from. And this is the back on that one. So we're going to run it, and I'll flip them back over. They are up and going right now. You're going to get both of those because I believe things should be sold in sets. Exactly, Mary. I'm here to find great items and bring them to you guys. And then, you know, because it just doesn't matter. The price, whatever is out there in the wild. Tammy girl, with the first purchase, let's throw some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Whatever eBay says, whatever Google or whatever, this is whatnot. That doesn't determine our prices here. So, and considering that's what I preach on Fridays, that's what I talk about, I feel I have to live up to it too. I can't, you know, I got to be true to what I'm talking about. Okay. I do not know exactly what this is used for. It is a sort of a stand. This is amazing piece though. So, looks like this. You have legs that come down. So it sits that way. Now I need you to see it from the top. Look at this from the top. Gorgeous wood. These are painted on birds. And I do not know why there would be a hole here in the middle. So I am not sure the intended use, but I love this piece. It would make a great little riser. You can see this one leg if we show it from the front again. This one leg sticks out a little bit. Can we show it from the front so I can make sure? So this one's a little more, you know, kind of coming out, but it sits nice and sturdy. It's gorgeous. And it is 10 by 5.5. And we're going to run it right now. Up and going. Had to be a bird, yeah. And I love the fact that it folds up. I love that you can fold it up. Or you can, I don't know if you put it over a tissue box maybe, or I have no idea. I just fell in love with it when I saw it. Wild, wild daisies. Congratulations. Let's see. Let's do some more sconces. These ones are a little dusty. I should have done better cleaning these up. These ones do not have the glass inserts, but they do have the mirror. See, there you go. That's my view. I look at a big old TV screen. So you have the 2 mirrors on there, and you have the spot for your taper candles. Let's see what this says. Cornwall Industries. So that's what it says on the back. Let me show you what it looks like. So somebody has put like paper, but that goes against the wall. You can hang those up. I like that they have the mirror. So if you do put a candle, it's going to reflect really pretty. 17 inches tall, and they're running right now. You're going to get both. Thanks for the bids. Olive wood tissue box. Okay, cool. And Krista with the first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
How about a jewelry box? This is more of a men's valet, is what I would call this. It does need a little cleaning on the inside. So full disclosure, needs a little cleaning. But we have the men's valet. It is made by, it says made in Taiwan on the bottom. And let me show you all the pieces to this. So first of all, it's gorgeous. It has kind of like this bamboo-y looking top to it. This part opens here, and you have orange velvet. The inside needs to be clean. That's where it's been dusty. It's been around. So you need to get one of your little vacuum things and clean it out. And then you also have a drawer here with dividers. So let's show you from the top. There you go. So you can see a little dusty. I want you to see on the inside. It's still in great shape. It is just dust. It can be cleaned. And I love the design on this because I just think it's really pretty with the metal handles and the little bamboo on top. We'll turn it this way so you can get it up close. And it is 12 and a half, 13 inches. Running right now. Sticky tape. Thank you. That is a good tip. Good morning, Brittany. Valerie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do another linen here. So this one is really pretty. I love the coloring on this one. I know it's not wood or metal, but I thought the coloring went with woods really, really well. So it is a runner. It is definitely linen material. I'm not just saying like, oh, it's a piece of linen. Like that is a linen material. I'm going with probably about 4.5 feet. in length. And let's show you up close what that design looks like. We can show you from the top. Maybe. There we go. Look at the colors on that. That would go so great with your wood patterns. Almost anything where we have in the show today, this would blend in with. And that's running right now. No holes, no stains. Me too. The bird theory, I learned so much on every single show. I have never done a show that I haven't walked away with some tip from the people in the room. Thanks for the bids. Sunshine Vintage, congratulations. That one is going to you.
Thank you.
Wow, we've cleared 2 shelves already. That was fast. Okay, the next up is a desk set. You can use it for whatever you want, but these pieces go together. So the gorgeous wood, and then it has this inlay on there. It looks like brass. I don't know if it's brass. It's just a metal inlay. Let's just call it that to be safe. So you have a metal inlay. This is your mail holder, but it would be great for napkins or something else if you don't want to put your mail in it. And then you have your pen holder. So it has the same, somewhat of the same design. They do definitely match. And you could put your pens, you could put utensils in here. You can use this at your coffee station for some napkins and little spoons. But you're going to get both of those pieces. See if I can, there, one on top of the other so you can see both of them. And that's running right now. Thank you for your bids. We have, so I've been talking about my 15-year-old. Myla, thank you so much. My 15-year-old started packing for me. So she's been packing for a while, all summer, been working in the business here. And she is going back to school in 2 weeks, and she has cheer. So she is going, it is a gorgeous set, isn't it? She is going to get really busy and won't be able to put the time that I need into the business. She'll still help on Saturdays. So now my son has joined us, and he is here today for his first day of packing. And I'm listening. She's out there walking him through our systems. So he's learning the ropes to start helping me as we start growing the business bigger and bigger. So,
Mama's, you still around? Here we go.
Oh, large platters. I like. He turned me into a Smurf. That would be good to hold large platters. I never thought about that. I've got to try that with the next one. Brittany, I had items earlier that were mint green and they looked blue, and it was something Noelle was doing. So then we decided that I needed to be a Smurf to sell. So here we go. We have a brass bucket, you guys. I really like this one. It's been around. I'm going to call this Rusty Crusty, but it is brass. I want to show you from the side so you can see the inside. It has like the patina, the tarnish, whatever you want to call it with the brass. Okay, there we go. So you can see it on the inside there. But look at the engraving on this. How beautiful is this bucket? This would make such a great planter. It is gorgeous. Let's see. The handle's pretty stiff. It should turn, but it's pretty stiff. It needs some WD-40 or something to make it turn easy. 9 inches to the top of the handle. Running right now. It kind of, yeah, there is a little bit of that Ralph Lauren vibe, the feeling going on there, isn't it? Like your neck this morning. I feel like that every morning getting out of bed. A little stiff and hard to move. Tammy girl, thank you so much. Tammy Gree, let me get that right. Sorry. My apologies. I am trying to read too fast. Let's do another tin. I thought this tin was stunning. I have no idea who made this tin, but look at this. It even has like this texture to it. So it reminds me of kind of like a needlepoint feel. But it's all metal, it's all tin, and it has this great texture, great color. It's this rosy pink color. Let me show you the inside. See if I can. Always have trouble. It's not too bad on the inside. That's pretty clean. Somewhat clean. I would still only use it for decor purposes, not food purposes. I just love the coloring and the floral and the texture going on with that. Running right now. The bird theory, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do some more candlesticks. Oh, it would be a perfect button tin. Good morning, Millicent. That makes me all good. I love that. All right, we have metal candlestick holders that look like wood. Perfect for the show, right? Metal and wood. So these are fully metal, but they have a wood look to them. I thought that was pretty cool. No, back. The little glass inserts do come out, so you get the insert for your tea light, or you can put a taper in there. So either one, little versatile, so they both come out. And I think they're amazing. Running right now. Guildcraft. What the tin? I have no idea. She already took it away too to pack it. No idea. Looks like it. I'll have to check it out later on and see if it is. Thanks for your bids. And Angela with the first purchase. Let's throw some ducks in the chat for Angela.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Ophelia's finds. Good morning. How about, why did I have strings on everything today? My goodness gracious. All right, let's see if I can get the, I got to take the string off. The strings bother me. I think I get them off and then I just don't. Okay. You ready for this? Look at this beauty. It is a small trinket dish, small little jewelry box. It is red velvet lined. Let's show you up close. No, okay. There we go. Look at that design on there. And that's like raised on there. So you can see that. How beautiful. It is decorated all the way around. You got that little cross on the front, on the sides. And then let me show you the bottom. Looks like that. I cannot read. There's a little maker's mark there. I have no idea what it is. And then the inside. And there's your little red velvet on the inside. It is a silver plate. Silver plate. And that's running right now. There we go. And it's about 3.5 inches. S. White, thank you so much. This piece is super unique. You guys, if you know what kind of wood this is, let me know. I found this at an antique store, and I just thought this is super unusual. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on. All one piece, right? First of all, just gorgeous wood, gorgeous coloring, the grains in there. Somebody put like a protector on the bottom. What is so cool about this? This lid comes off. It does. It comes off. Trust me. Did I get it stuck? Hold on. It was easier before the show. Oh, there we go. Lid comes off. And inside are coasters in the same gorgeous grain. You've got all of these coasters. How cool is that? So it is a coaster holder. Looks like it was cut right from the middle. Oh, that's loud. Middle of the trunk of a tree. And then you have that lid on there. I think this was so neat. So we're going to go ahead and run it up and going right now. The dark and the light colors are everything on this piece. And I didn't count the coasters. I think there were 6. I think there were 6 coasters in there. I love this piece too. This was an antique store find. Auctioneer's daughter, congratulations.
Thank you.
How about a single candlestick holder? Sometimes we need just something to put into a vignette or to add on a book stack somewhere. So we have a brass candlestick holder with your thumb holder right there. And it has gorgeous engraving on it. So I want to show you from this camera so you can see all that gorgeous engraving all the way around there. Oh, an egg or a stone. That would be perfect. What a great way to display that. So that's what that looks like. Let me give you a height, 3.5 inches tall, running right now. It is brass. It is a brass piece. Dusty Dreams, thank you so much. Okay, this piece is super unique. This is super rare to find. This is carved wood, and I forget the country that it came from. I don't think it says it on the bottom. I want to say Czechoslovakia. I'm somewhere in that region. Hand painted. Obviously, it's a mushy. Looks like your mushroom, but it's holding a secret. It is actually a little like trinket box, trinket dish. So you have a spot where you can hide little goodies in there. Let's show you from the top. And nobody would ever know that you're hiding little goodies in there. But I want you to see how gorgeous it is from there. You could put matches in there, so many things. I'm just going to turn it this way so you can see the coloring and stuff up close. And then that is the markings on the bottom. Toothpicks, yeah, anything. Heck, you could roll up a little bit of money and put it in there, whatever you want to hide. We're going to go ahead and run that. Let me give you a height because it's a few inches, 3.5 inches tall. Running right now. Needles, needle case, yeah, so many, like all your tiny things. I just thought it was super unique, and I love the painting on it and the fact that it's a mushroom. I love all the ideas coming in the chat. Alpine Beagle with a first purchase. Let's throw some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
That's what my husband said. And when I brought it home, he's like, that's a needle holder. I'm like, it could be for whatever you want it to be for. Do you need just one little spot, a gallery? Do you have a gallery wall that needs one little singular item somewhere or a spot? Here's your solution. We have beautiful birds, wooden frame. This is probably going with ceramic. I'm going to go with a ceramic center. You can hang it up there, plain on the back. I think it is the cutest little piece. It's about 4.5 inches in diameter. Running right now. If you just have a small spot to feel, there you go. And Angela, thank you so much. We do have a basket. Somebody asked earlier about Longenberger. This is not Longenberger, but I think this is pretty nice basket. So we have your, I'm going to go with brass on here. I'm pretty sure it's brass. Let's see if anything sticks to it. It's not magnetic. We have your clasp here. You have the brass like hinges on the back, and it's a really tight weave on the basket. Very tight weave. And then it opens up. Let's see if I can do this backwards. This little part swings over, and then it folds up like that. And then it opens up that way. So I loved this one. I thought it was so neat. And you have little brads going all the way around the edges. 10 inches across. Running right now. Yeah, I love the lock on here. You've got to put it in there, and then it kind of, I get my hand out of the way. It slides in. See if I can get it open for you. There you go. You even get a couple safety pins. Valerie, congratulations. You think it might have had a handle? It may have been a purse at one point. I don't see any spot like it looks like there's a piece missing though. So it looks very complete to me. But that would make a great purse. All right. How about this one? Christmas is coming. This is going to be perfect for Christmas. Heck, it's perfect for any time. Can you take this out? It's twisting. You probably can work this out if you wanted to replace it with a different color glass. But you have your wood base for your candle holder. And then, of course, you've got your glass votive holder for the top. 7.5 inches tall. This one is a really dark ruby red. I'm pretty sure you can work it out to change the colors if you wanted. Running right now. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to take it out to pack this appropriately anyway. So it's probably going to come 2 separate pieces. Tammy, congratulations.
Thank you.
We are getting to the big stuff up here. We have cleared 3 shelves. This is the last item on this shelf. And these are fantastic. I joked I was going to attach a large 5x wood panel. Just flip it left. There you go. I'm all for that. You know, I have been remodeling my house since we bought it, 1 room at a time, and I do all my own woodwork. So the only thing I don't do is drywall. I hate the mess. I know how. I don't like to do it, but I've been remodeling it, and I just built him a man cave, and there is a 16-foot long built-in shelving unit in his man cave. That I'm very proud of, that I did all myself. So, but I've been doing room by room. It's a slow process. And he hates construction, like he hates like living in a mess. So I gotta like just slip it in every now and then. I would love a whole vintage. Pardon? Side. I will turn it to the side as soon as I show it. We have bookends here. So we have the wooden bookends. Yes, my love. We have the wooden bookends. They have the owls on it. And then you have your metal part that would go underneath the book. So we're going to turn it like this. You're going to get both of those. They are the gorgeous owl bookends. Heck, you don't even need to use it for a book. You could just put it on a shelf like that and see how beautiful they are. 7.5 inches tall. Running right now. Now, you can kind of see from the side what one. There you go. From the back what it looks like. You have the metal part that would slip under something. You children go get some cookies. Mamas, there you go.
Thank you.
Well, let's move up. Let's do a glass item. This is my only true glass item that I have in the show today. And I thought it fit because of the coloring. Amber glass and wood is always so beautiful with each other. So this one is hand painted. The only call out we have on this is a little bit of paint wear. So you have some paint wear around the gold at the bottom. No chips or cracks. It's just been around, and from just general use, the paint does get wore off a little bit. You have your beautiful florals though. It is a great candy dish. You have your top that comes off. It's in wonderful shape. I'm not even feeling any like flea bites or anything around the glass. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Running right now. That is the only glass piece I have today. I normally have a lot of glass, but today that's it. And Team Marshall, thank you so much. That one's going to you. And that was the first purchase.
Thank you
throw
for
some
your
ducks in the
first
chat.
purchase.
Let's do another set of candlestick holders. They're popular. They're useful. They're versatile. We have candlestick holders, and what is cool about these ones is that it has your square base. So instead of being round and just a basic candlestick holder, this is just a little fancier going on there. They are all wood. That is sticker stuff. We can get that off, so there's nothing wrong. These are actually like not even really worn. They're in really great shape. And no, is there wax residue? Maybe a tiny bit at the very bottom of that one, but very, very little wax residue. Running right now. 5.5 inches tall. The Bird Theory, thank you so much. You guys, I'm trying to remember more and more often to call out sellers that I've either been interacting with, that I bought from, just as a way of showing support. So last night on my show, I did a tax talk last night. I was talking about the serial hobbyist. I don't know if you want to grab me those. I'll show them if you want to grab it. But the serial hobbyist is a husband and wife team, and they do paintings, gorgeous paintings. I got two.
Wait a second. I don't want to go grab him because I know the bird 30 is here, and the bird 30 is gonna like it.
So my husband bought me 2 small pieces, and then I went back in the show last night and bought another piece. So I'm getting a little obsessed, and I'm probably going to spend way too much money. So I'm going to call them out. We'll show you what I bought last night, and then I want to call out Southern Charm. You hear me mention her name all the time. She is one of my besties, but I am going to call her out because I got a preview last night of her glowy glass show that she's having tomorrow. But I think it's 11 a.m. Is it 11? It may be 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Glowy glass. If you like it, there are 2 horses, glass horses that light up bright green. Amazing. So just y'all gotta check it out. Southern Charm, if you're here, say something in the chat so they can go and see your show. So check these out. These are from the Serial Hobbyist. When he changes the camera. There you go. So this is an actual painting, and it's only about like 2 inches tall. How cool is that? And it's signed and everything on the back. Look at that. And then this is the other one we got. Is that not adorable? That's like my little duck. That's our Pato mascot right there. So I just had to call them out. I had no clue. Like, I've seen the Serial Hobbyist in a lot of my shows. I just did not know what great artists both the husband and the wife are. So I just had to say something. Okay. We have another ceramic piece, one of the last ceramic pieces we have today. And this is so stunning. I am not sure the picture, if it's like cherubs or just little boys and girls.
See?
It did. It was a little sassy, wasn't it?
Why did I tell you? The Bear Theory was going to like it. I knew it.
I am actually putting those on my gallery wall, but how cool would it be to put a magnet and put them up on your fridge? Have like little pieces of like hand-painted art on your fridge. I thought that would be neat. Okay, so let's look at this from the side because the detail on this picture, amazing. This is a ceramic, and it you can feel this is it's not embossed. It's like raised. You can feel the design on here, but you have like all the fruits in the garden, the leaves, and then you've got the little boys and girls on there. And you've got 3 on this side. It is in wonderful shape. And we do have a signature down here at the bottom. Something land is somebody signed it. So whoever painted this or made it signed it. I think this is gorgeous, especially for the fall decor. I can never say that word. Say it for me so I can repeat it after you. Mahalika? I can never.
Mahalika.
Majalika. There it goes, right there. I'm gonna leave it to all the smart people in the room. It is a stunning piece. Stands about 7 inches tall. No chips or cracks, and it's running right now. Did you? Oh, all
Really?
3.
Wow.
Oh no. I have a cursed bowl. I'll tell you my story about the cursed bowl. I'm going to give it away to Goodwill because I can't sell it again. And Nanny Banani, congratulations on that purchase. So here's the story of the cursed bowl. You'll never buy another one. Back when I first started on Whatnot, it breaks just before oh no. It's just a silver bowl, like a big centerpiece console type bowl. When I first started on Whatnot, I had picked it up. I sold it on Whatnot. The person said, oh, it's too big. I didn't realize the size. I'm like, okay, they returned it. Then I sold it on eBay. It came back undeliverable. Then I sold it on Etsy, and I forget the reason, but it came back to me again. It is still sitting in the box. I just pulled it out of storage the other day. I refuse to take it even out of the box. I'm going to drop it off at Goodwill. But it is like this cursed bowl that I cannot get rid of to save my life. If I take it to Goodwill and then I see it on the shelf at a future shopping trip, I'm leaving immediately. It's not that I don't like it. I really don't have a place for it. It doesn't match my decor. And I'm a little scared of it. At this point, I'm a little scared. So, okay. Speaking of silver, let's do this piece here. This is a silver plate, not real, not 925, silver plated platter. Why are you laughing at me? Maybe I meant to have it. I don't know. Maybe. So we have this platter here. I'm thinking this is a swan and a chicken, but there's two birds. That's the swan, and then we have another bird over here. I think this is really cool. I do not know who makes it. A pheasant, a swan and a pheasant. There you go. I like this for display, not actual use. I think it's would be a perfect display piece. 14.5 inches. Running right now. I don't know if it's pewter. Possibly. Possibly. I my head didn't go there though. My head went to some type of silver plate is where when I'm holding it up. That's what it feels like. It would be safe with you. I should just send it to you. I should just send you it. The bird theory, thank you so much. Let's see here. Let's do another tin. We've got a couple more tins. This one's so pretty. This is such a pretty stock. I know. I need to really, I can't burn it. It's not going to, I'm not going to get hot enough fire to melt it. Look at this tin. This is kind of heavier. It's like the enamelware. It's not really a tin. It's the enamelware that somebody has painted this gorgeous duck on. And of course it's green. It doesn't get any better than that. And it says Emma Hunk. Emma Hunk on the bottom there. I think it looks a little Christmassy, but you know, we're almost in that time. We're running right now. It is an enamelware. Thank you for your bids. It is a very, like a lot of different styles. I wouldn't know how to classify it. Alpine bagel. Congratulations on that one. Let's do another brass piece. Save the platters. Well, I'll do the platters. I'm like, don't pack the platters. Let me pack those. Let's do another brass piece. Yeah, do the blue one, but the green one's a little bit bigger. I want to do that one. Okay, sorry. We have a brass clover. So not a 4-leaf clover, but you get a 3-leaf clover. It would be cute to put some earrings or something in, or rings. It is an adorable piece. All brass, 6 inches. Running right now. Your son finally left for the wedding. Can you tell? No problem bidding now. It's like, okay, I can do what I want. I do that with my husband. He does that to me too. Coastal, thank you, thank you. We are at the stage in our marriage. This is a little TMI. We're at the stage in our marriage where we buy purchases and hide them from each other, and we think we're being slick, but we both work at home all day long, so it's not like he's really hiding it. He buys Star Wars stuff. And when I say this man has a Star Wars collection, I'm to the point now where I'm like, quit bringing that crap in my house. Like, there's so much. And then he just looks at me because, you know, I do far more shopping than he does. But I go into the other room the other day, and there's 2 priority mailboxes hidden in a corner. They were hidden, full of Star Wars stuff. Okay, you guys, this is a huge piece. There's some call outs, but I think this is stunning. Absolutely
They were not
stunning.
hidden. They were in plain view, and I was working at that desk. So I put them out to the side because I wasn't going upstairs yet. So they were right there. I didn't hide them.
They were hidden. Okay, this is a copper piece. Call out. The hinge on the lid is broke. So it sits, you can sit it, but it doesn't hinge. So that's the major call out. There are a few dings on here, which I will show you. You can see one ding right here. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous copper piece. Imagine this if you took this lid off and filled it with greenery. How freaking stunning would that be? I'm going to turn this around slowly so you can see it. It is just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so you got that ding. And you can see there's a couple smaller little dings, nothing major. It's the bigger ones on the other side that I just showed you. But look at the bottom of this. This handle is so ornate, so gorgeous. Let me show you the top. That's what it's. I know it's kind of dark in there, but you could fit a good amount of floral in there. And like I said, the hinge is broke, but it does sit on it. And this is just a stunning piece. It is gorgeous, patinaed copper. Let me show this too, because this may be a call out here. On the very tip of this, it looks like maybe there is a flap that covered the spout. There is no longer a flap on the spout. So that's probably a call out also. This sits 14.5 inches tall. And we are going to run it for $1 going right now. And again, there was a bigger ding on this side. We showed you that right here. And just a few minor dings. But filled with some greenery. Oh my gosh. Absolutely stunning piece. Thank you for your bids. And you know this is an older piece. I don't have an exact date range, but they don't make them like this. So I do know for sure it is older. Leanne, thank you so much.
Watch is gonna go on business trip, and I'm gonna remodel the house with Star Wars motif all around.
My Southern Charm could attest to this. She has come and visited us in our home. My husband and I have very different styles. I'm a collector, but I like my collections displayed beautifully in cases, like glass cases or on a shelf, like not overwhelming. Like I will switch pieces out, right? And I think it's cultural, because when we go visit his family, it's the same way. Every single piece he owns has to be out on display everywhere. And I find it very overwhelming. To me, it's too much clutter. So, you're more like Noelle.
So her collections is spilled all over the house. My collection is restricted to 2 rooms. Oh, now you go and tell me.
Fair's fair. Okay, we have a brass trinket dish here, our little keepsake box. I want to say it's cloisonne. Beautiful florals around the outside. Let's take a look at it up close. This is a really gorgeous one with really beautiful colors. Action figures in one case as well. See, that's it. Look it. I'm not the only wife. So absolutely beautiful florals going all the way around. You have the lidded top. So you have the top there. And then I'll show you the inside. And then you have the bottom here. So what does this say? It says, okay, I don't know. We'll turn it like this so you can read what it says. Not for food use. There you go. Do not use it for food. All right. Absolutely stunning piece, though. Beautiful, beautiful. Running right now. Now, I mean, my walls are cluttered. I don't really have a free wall. I love art. I'm a huge, my favorite is either MCM or like late 1800 sketches. So, Kelly Taylor, congratulations. So I do not have a blank wall in my house.
Thank you.
That's more of my collecting.
Hey, Miss Kelly, good morning.
All right, you guys, this is when I say unique, you tell me if you've ever seen this. I never have. You can hide Yoda peeking from. Oh my gosh, I would find out eventually. No.
That's what I'm talking about, mamas. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put Star Wars all over the house. And coming down the stairs is gonna be a big old
under a cloche.
It's gonna be a big old wallpaper.
It's never gonna happen. Okay, this is a sugar bowl. This is brass. It is said it's brand new old stock. We have an original tag here on it. Where are we showing? Here we go. New old stock. It says the Guild on there. So I left the tag. But this is all brass. Inside we even have a brass scoop for your sugar. So you get a little scooper that's brass. You have your glass sugar bowl. And then you have the wheelbarrow part of it here. Or the carriage part. I'm not sure. I'm thinking more wheelbarrow. Beautiful, beautiful piece. New old stock. Very unique way to display. You don't have to use it for sugar. You could fill that bowl up with little goodies on the inside. And that's running right now.
Marmalade.
I mean, I'm thinking you could put candies, you could put little Wade pieces, it doesn't have to be for food. You can get pretty creative with this one. Valerie, congratulations. That one is heading to you. This one, probably one of my
Thank you.
top 3 picks for the day. I really like this piece. All right, running out of space. We got to go over here. All right, we are getting to the top shelf pretty soon. Let's take a look at these candlestick holders.
Oh yes, Miss Marie. There you go.
Oh,
Now
that
we're
was
talking.
yes. I want to say these are brass. So we have 2 brass candlestick holders. I almost dropped one. With the little thumbnail things in there, they will hold a taper. Are we going to show from the side or the top? Where are we going with these? And they're really decorative. I love how decorative they are. They're just so pretty to look at. About 2.5 inches tall. You're going to get both of them. Running right now. I'm going to turn one this way so you can see from the top what it looks like. He's yelling at me to quit moving it so he can focus. I know there is some good patina on here.
She forgets we got more cameras.
Dusty Dreams, congratulations. That one's heading your way. And let's see. Oh, let's do another like a jewelry or trinket box. Welcome in, everybody. I see a ton of people joining all of a sudden. Hello, thank you. This is Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy. We're running dollar starts on wood and metals today, so don't go anywhere. We've got some really cool stuff. We're just getting to the best of the best right now. Next item up. Look at this silver-plated jewelry box. This is heavy. This has some real weight to it. Stunning, stunning piece here. I want to show you from the top, and then we'll show you from the side because the flowers are gorgeous. Now, I think there's a call out because it's a little wobbly. It is. I'll show it to you. Hold on. But look at the top. Look at those flowers. I'm going to open it up. The inside is old, old, old. This has been around a long time. This was nice blue velvet at one time. It has been used and loved, and somebody has really like got their use out of this. But it adds to so much character. You can just tell the age by looking on the inside of this. Now, the call out that I'm just seeing on this, so you're fully aware, is we are missing one little foot down here. So it sits, but it's a tad bit wobbly. As you can see, there is 1 foot missing on that side. We'll show you from the side so you can see how it looks. Let me move it back a little bit. There you go. So the foot right there is missing, a tad bit wobbly. It is a, I'm going to border on antique here. This is definitely a lot older piece. Gorgeous, running right now. And it's good size. 7 inches long. Absolutely beautiful piece. Thanks for your bids. Robbie's Unique Treasures, congratulations. And to go with that, if you have a little trinket box, then you also need a ring holder. So we have a ring holder here. It is a heart-shaped. It is made by, I never say this name right, Goddinger silver plate. You know the name I'm trying to say. Beautiful ring holder in silver plate. And it has a nice weight to it. On the bottom, we have some blue felt. Let me hold it up. There you go. Look how beautiful that is. And then the bottom, you have blue felt, so you're not going to scratch up anything. He'll show you from the top. That's running right now. Nice place to keep your rings. I always like to try to demonstrate if I can. Fits perfect on there. Thanks for the bids. And Gregarious Goose with the first purchase. Thank you so much. Let's throw some
Thank you
ducks
for your
in the chat.
first purchase.
This is not vintage. This is more modern, but it's wood and it's really freaking cool. Godinger. Gottinger. Thank you. I will try to remember that. I'm just saying right now, I probably will still say it wrong again, but I will practice. Gottinger. Thank you. Okay. This is just cool. So we're selling it because it's wood and it's cool and it fits in the show. So you have your mannequin here. It's posable. All these little joints move around. You can, make it as clean or as, parental guidance needed as you want. It's running right now, and it probably stands about 13 inches tall. Let's turn them around. C3PO. He wanted to keep this, and I said, nope, we're selling this one. We can't keep everything. We can't.
Now you see why I hide stuff.
Look, you got to see it to understand my dilemma. Auctioneer's daughter, thank you so much. We'll take some pictures of his collection in his office. And Monday morning show, we'll show some pictures of what his collection looks like. And then you'll understand how I feel. I mean, he has a great collection. There's just a lot. There's a lot. All right, how about this brass horse? I showed this Friday, I think we were talking about it, maybe Wednesday, I don't know, Friday. And they were like, run this. And I'm like, nope, it's coming tomorrow. We have a brass horse here. I'm going to go with solid brass. I do not think he's hollow. Does it stand? How does it stand? There you go. Stands like that. So you got the one leg up. And I like that it's not super detailed. It's like just enough. Abuse of power. It's running right now. Brass horse.
I'm telling you, Mama. I'm telling you. Oh, but he's going to fire back.
It does kind of balance on there just right. Ranch and Finds, congratulations. You guys, too, coming up in about 2 weeks, I have the Best of Southwest Raid Train. I'm not conducting it. I'm just on it. It is Amy Perrin. Oh, my goodness. And Mr. Ornament. I knew the other one. Amy Perrin and Mr. Ornament are the conductors. I have a ton of horse stuff, a ton of equestrian, southwestern stuff. If that's your vibe, that's the show to catch. Not just mine, but that whole raid train is full of horses and like the Southwest stuff. It's a really good one. This is a 10. So definitely a true 10. We do have a little rusty crusty going along the bottom, but the coloring is so gorgeous on this. Ranch and Finds, for that show, I am going to preload. So I'm going to try to preload about 4 or 5 days in advance. So people get to pre-bid. I've gotten to the point now where these shows I'll do random, but if I have only an hour, I think I want to do loading it because my time's condensed and I want to focus in on the items that people really want. So that's my method going forward.
Thank you, Shalom.
Thank you, Shalom. Why am I in the bubble? Okay, so we have a gorgeous tin here. The bottom is rusty, crusty bottom, but the coloring is wonderful. There is a little bit of paint wear. If we can look on the side, it's like a scrape right there. So right in front of my fingers, you have one spot that's missing paint. But other than that, it is absolutely stunning. The inside is rusty crusty. It is decor only, not for food use. But the coloring is beautiful. Running right now. Very fall-like. Very, very fall-like. Yes. Fall's just... The kids are going back to school in 2 weeks. I can't believe the summer is already gone. Ranch and Finds, congratulations. Let's see here. Last item on this shelf. We have a cigar box, and I like the inside of this cigar box. I'm not a big cigar box person, but I know people craft with these a lot and or collect them. Till September. Wow. I guess I think when I was a kid, it was September, and then it kind of started getting earlier and earlier. They just passed a law here, or they're trying to in Pennsylvania, to make school start at a later time, like a later start. I don't know. I guess my kid doesn't seem to have a problem with the time as it is, but anyways, we have a cigar box here. You have this really pretty picture. What does it say on the front? Remedios 95 extra fine. There you go. Well, we can read the front here. I like the wood on this. It is nice, thick wood. And then the other thing I like, are the dovetail corners. So the whole box has the dovetail corners on there. Finger joints, is those finger joints, not dovetail? Okay, finger joints, let's get it right. And then look at the inside. We still have all of like the labeling on the inside, which I thought was really cool. I thought that was just a really pretty touch to it. So we are going to run that nice sturdy cigar box up and going right now. And Dawn, that is heading your way. Thank you. We are on to our last shelf up here. We're going to get to the big stuff. We have another duck, a hand-carved, gorgeous duck.
Welcome in, Raiders. Grab your hats and step into Zoe's Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Elm Street Finds, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful show too. Thank you for bringing your friends over. Don't go anywhere because I want people to know who you are. If you are just joining with Elm Street Finds, we are doing wood and metals today. Dollar starts, $4.50 shipping. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. Elm Street Finds, please put in the chat who you are, what you do, what you sell, when you're on, and anything else you want people to know so that they can bookmark and follow you. Thank you so much for coming over. All right, let's do this duck. This is a gorgeous one, super dark wood. Again, it looks like this is not a crack. They had to make it in two pieces, so it is made this way. Beautiful eyes on this duck. They're kind of set back there, gives it a little mysterious look. Very, very pretty piece. It's not signed, but it is hand carved. You can just tell by looking at it and the feel, and because it's not like perfect manufactured. I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit more, and it is almost 12 inches long. Solid wood, running right now. The eyes, yeah, like they're set back in there, but they are kind of a red bead, but they're really, really dark, like really dark red. All vintage and antique home decor. There you guys go, another vintage seller. Ranch Hand Finds, thank you so much. Let's do this big piece here. So this is a metal vase. I do not know how old it is. There is a sticker on the bottom that says for decoration only, not food safe. I love the look of it. It is all metal, nice and big. There is nothing wrong with it. Oh, we have a scratch. We do have a little scratch right here. I don't know if you can see it right in front of my finger. There's the tiniest little scratch right there. That is the only call out right there. Beautiful vase. I like the, I don't know, kind of almost a peacock look going on to it. Let me see if I can show you that call out really quick, just so we're on the up and up there. Right there is a little scratch. And it is heavy and it is big. It is 14 inches tall and we're running it right now. You need like a good visual anchor piece. This is a good anchor piece. Like I said this earlier, we're testing out these new shipping settings. We're just going for it. Thank you, Antiques from Karen for the tip. I appreciate that. S. White, congratulations. That's going to you. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much that means to me just to hear you say that. That is kind of the vibe that we try to create. So to hear the feedback that it's working, thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, you guys, this is just a singular metal candlestick that is stunning. Good morning, Ross. I think this is brass. Let me see. Okay, we're going to go with brass because the magnet is not sticking to it. It's heavy as all get out. It is gorgeous. It is big. So you have your base, this twisted piece here, and then a very decorative top up here. You could put a taper or just like a regular big candle in there. We have some felt on the bottom. I do not know the age of this piece. It is 13 inches tall and we are running it right now. so many different, like you've got the twist and then you got the ornate detail around the top. Just really pretty to look at all the different pieces coming together on this. Can we say stunning? Yes, we can. I think it is stunning. Enchant Finds, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The horse was just sitting up here on the top shelf. Oh, you grabbed it? Okay. Let's do another box. Now, I should have saved this for Monday. In my Monday, Wednesday shows, I'm going to try to do something a little different. We're going to try to do themes, because I only sell a few items on Mondays or Wednesdays. So this Monday, the theme is red, and I have a big surprise on Monday. So I should have saved this, but it's wood, so we put it in this one. This is so pretty. It is all wood. Somebody has painted it red, but you've got all the ornate floral carvings going all the way around here. And then let me open it up. That is what the inside looks like. So a little more plain. This is a like a felt, not a velvet. It is felt that somebody has put in there. And they probably hand painted it, but they did a really great job on this. It is 13 inches. 13 inches long by about 8 inches. And that would make a great riser. And that's running right now. Dusty Dreams, congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
This next one is hard for me to part with because this is the type of art I like in my house. My living room, I have a lot of oil paintings, and so this is really hard to part with. But it's beautiful. It's the perfect size for shipping, so we had to put it in this show. So this is, I want to say oil on a board, not canvas. I want to say oil on board for this one, signed by the artist. The back of it looks like maybe it had a little bit of water at some time, but that's only on the back. There's nothing showing on the front, and you've got your wire to hang it. And of course, the coloring is just amazing on that. Nice wooden frame. It's about 12.5 inches top to bottom, running right now. Lake Erie Vintage, I didn't see you come in here. You had an amazing show this morning. Girl, I just got to tell you, you are really making a name for yourself. I've been watching you in the mornings, and I am so proud of you. Like, your shows are really growing. I was there. I was quiet. I was just waking up and getting ready for my day. But your shows are really growing. I am like super proud of you. I remember when you first started. Melissa, congratulations. So y'all, Lake Erie Vintage, usually in the mornings early. It's like when I'm waking up, she's on. All kinds of different vintage, a good vintage variety, and nice things. And it's a good show to watch too. Like, it's just entertaining.
I'll always go check it out. My first quilt, I got it from Lake Erie Vintage. It was pretty cool. It's still in my car. So I go and try to see if she's got any more.
All right, we have another piece here that, again, I know I've had about 4 pieces today that probably isn't super vintage. This is kind of more farmhousey feel to it. There are no stickers. We have some felt, so I don't know. I can't put a date on this. I'm guessing within the last 10 years, but I really like it to fit in with your woods and the different decor. I like distressed white wood items. This would make a great fruit bowl, or just any kind of decor going on the inside. And it's nice and tall, 8 inches tall, and about 9 inches in diameter. That's running right now. Distressed, chippy white console bowl. Thank you for your bids. Tea towels. Oh, to put tea towels in there, or are you asking if I have them? Tammy, thank you so much. If you're asking if I have tea towels, no, I do not. But tea towels in here, yes. That'd be perfect to put tea towels in there. I agree. I love the idea. Okay, you guys, let's do another cloche. This is more of your standard cheese, butter cloche, but I wouldn't put food in there. Because it's nice and clear, think of what you can do with this. I actually have one very, almost identical to this, that I put an amber teacup with florals. The teacup's on its side with florals coming out. Looks amazing. So there are so many things you can do with this. You have your nice thick glass cloche top and your wood base. And that's running right now. It's probably about 7 inches in diameter. Those two go together, yes. And T. Marshall, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have 3 pieces left, you guys. Well, we're going to save the biggest for last. Look at this pretty piece here. Still a piece of string. I am terrible with my strings today. Goodness gracious. Let's see if I can get that off. Look at the butterflies on this. How beautiful. That is a ceramic piece on the inside. Napkin, mail holder. And as I've learned today, you can put a platter in there and display a platter. New idea. The wood is a little bit, it's a little wonky, but I think that's okay. You can still hold that. It'd be perfect to put a platter in. The back is plain, but that butterfly, look at how pretty she is. Running right now. Robbie's Unique Treasures, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do this one. This would be perfect for florals. It is not a original washboard. It is a decor piece. And you can see you have your like opening here, so you can use it for mail, florals. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. Obviously it's wood. You have a hanger back here. It is adorable. Probably, let me give you a measurement on it, then I'm going to hold it back up. 18 inches tall. And that's running right now. Thanks for the bids. And S. White, congratulations. All right, you guys, we are down to our very last item. I saved the biggest piece for last. And if you are interested, we tried out the new shipping today. I really put it to its test. I am going to be looking at my numbers and talking about them on Monday. So if you're kind of like, I'm a little scared with this shipping, not sure what to do, I'm going to be super transparent on what my numbers are today. We are multicasting. You can watch it back on YouTube, Zoe's Treasures on YouTube. So we multicast just about every single one of our shows. The only time we don't is if there's like a tech issue. Sometimes Whatnot gets funky. So, all right. So I'm going to do this last piece. But if you're interested in just hearing how the numbers went on shipping and if I'm going to keep my settings or not, I'll talk about that on Monday. Am I selling furniture? Oh my goodness. I am never going to live that down. All right, you guys.
Yes,
this
another
is
piece of furniture coming right up.
the last piece. It is a beautiful, beautiful jewelry box. It is in wonderful shape. It gives me kind of like an Oriental or like an Asian kind of vibe going on with these handles here. So if we show it, let's see from the top, look at I want you to see, you've got the silky yellow insides. It's been used. You can tell somebody's loved it a bit. We got a little bit of staining in there. The outside, though, is really great. So you've got all those drawers. Look at the wood on top. How beautiful is that wood on top? And if I look around, the rest of the wood, let's show it from the front. I just want to turn it around so you can see all that wood is in really great shape. I'm not seeing a lot of nicks. That's the back of it. And the side. So it's in really, really good shape. Probably just needs a little bit of like the drawers cleaned out. Are you going front or side? Tell me which camera, mister. All right, we're going front. That's where he's looking. We're going to turn it that way. And it is 12 and a half inches tall. I'm gonna strangle you. Put it back on the front camera. All right, it's running right now. Gorgeous jewelry box, $4.50 shipping, 12 and a half inches, 10 inches, 7 inches.
There you go, Melissa. And you can clip that. Another piece of furniture.
Good morning, Hidden Lane. Dusty Dreams, congratulations. That is a wonderful purchase. And with that, you guys, I'm going to move this out of the way. Usually I leave the last item, but I'm short. I can't see over. With that, we're going to go raid somebody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for those of you who hung out, who talked, who bid, who bought. All of you, I could not have the show if it wasn't for your participation, and I am forever grateful for that. Let's go find somebody to raid. Don't forget to see us on Reselling Roundtable tomorrow night, 6:30. We're talking about AI and how it's going to change the face of reselling. So we will see you then. Bye, everybody. I say bye, and then he's like, hold on. You're supposed to be ready with the raid. Who are we going to?
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
You too.
As you can see, I'm going to have a little bit of a tough time.
There you go. There it is. Reselling Roundtable on YouTube, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Be more thrifty.